A Course in Miracles. I read you. Are you ready? I read you the first paragraph of the text of this unearthly Course in Miracles that indicated how simple is salvation, and our mutual rejection of it for a moment is very obvious. Shall I tell you why? In my individual revelation is the realization of a new time frame, which is the basis for the teaching of this course. Now, with that indication will come your realization how very simple salvation is, because it's an instantaneous discovery of the unreality of this sequence of time in a moment of revelation for which the mind training has made a continuing provision within your own idea of self-containment. So the final vision is going to be an indication that within your own faculty of space-time, and I'm speaking of you, right there, okay, is an idea of a renewal going on within the process of the form of aggregation of light in the universe that can show you, using this auspices, use me within your own frame of mind, of an instant of communication that show us instantly that there is no world. So, what is salvation's keynote then? It begins with the fundamental admission, there you are right there, that when you came into this sequence of time with me, in an idea of space-time, in an idea of light, say to me, I brought myself with me. Actually, you did. I'm looking at the association of form by which you are identifying yourself individually, and in a continuing process through the mind training, offering you another solution that is present with you right now. This is our Course in Miracles. It comes from my Savior and the Savior of this world, Jesus of Nazareth, who came to earth as a time traveler, demonstrated his and your capacity to leave instantly by not associating with your own forms of ideas about yourself that previously held you in the bondage of time. There. Now, you've captured me in your own mind in what you think I am in relationship with yourself and this continuum of time. If you let me into that faculty of your correspondence in space-time, you will begin to experience reassociations within your self-concept, very simply because the organization of your self-identity will begin to expand within the ratios that previously confronted you with your necessity to defend yourself in this time frame. The idea that you're trapped in a sequential association of ideas contained within your own mind. Say to me, I know who I am. Yes. And it's being confirmed each moment by everything you see around you. Yet in a very fundamental sense, you're not happy. I want to be happy, but I can't be happy till I make you happy. True. This would true. This would seem to indicate an idea that happiness, joy, a constancy of self-realization is being, are you ready, rather than having. Let's practice just for a moment the idea of your own location in body form, because this is the final vision. It will be impossible for you to watch the sequence of events that are going to go on in this 57 minutes and not undergo your own illumination, recognition that you've been in a dream of death with a newfound capacity to leave this world. Say to me, I can't have happiness. Yeah. Why would you want to have happiness if God is happiness and what everything is in the universe? Look with me, come on. You're in a body form. Your idea of what happiness is to be possessed with images or ideas about yourself that justify the aggregation of yourself in your own location in space-time. I have accumulated a lot of happiness. Of course, I'm surrounded by a lot of other pain and death, pain and loneliness. But as long as I can distinguish within my own mind what makes me happy and what makes me sad, I can live within that limited frame of my idea about myself until I'm obliviated by the unhappiness that will continue to surround me. That's crazy. I'm offering you the light of love and happiness. Are you ready? For no reason whatsoever. It would have to be true because all of your reasons for being here are to protect yourself from what appears to be the unhappiness that's out in the world. You set up an intense defense system where you live within the potential, the dark light of the idea of location in space-time, and separate yourself from what everything is. Say to me, I'm in a dream of death. Yes. The vision that I'm offering you is contained within your dream. Yes, I am a figure in your dream. Yet somehow you don't seem to be able to place me within your conceptual identity of what you think I am in relationship to what you think you are. The fundamental teaching of this Course in Miracles is to increase your projected self-identity of yourself in relationship to where you think you are in space-time, so that you can see that time lasted but a moment in your mind with no effect on eternity. And you're reliving that moment at this time. I'm glad you came. I know you think that you're watching this video for a reason other than the truth of why you're watching it. That would be inevitable because you believe I am other than you. Since there is nothing other than you, everything you see is but reflecting your determination to justify your own separation. Listen to this. So I'm getting a reflection of my own ideas. What I see reflects a process in my mind which starts with my idea of what I want. From there, my mind makes up an image of the things the mind desires, judges valuable, and therefore seeks to find. These images are then projected outward, looked upon, esteemed as real, and guarded as one's own. From insane wishes comes an insane world. From judgment comes a world condemned. Listen. And from forgiving thoughts, a gentle world comes forth with mercy for the Holy Son of God, to offer him a kindly home where he can rest a while before he journeys on and help his brothers walk ahead with him and find the way to heaven and to God.